Buenos dias, everybody. Welcome.
Buenas.
Buenos.
Buenas.
Welcome to Rolling Around Europe
in
Rolly. Week 13. Ooh,
Halfway.
About day 94, if I calculate it correctly.
Oh, did you just do that in your head?
Just did it in my head. Amazing, eh?
Amazing.
All right, week 13. Where do we start week 13? I think when we left you with a bit of intrigue about where we're going next, didn't we?
Yep, we were in Tarifa.
And we're staring across the straits at Africa and thinking, we're so close. We've got to do it.
Got to do it.
So off we went to Africa.
Hopped on a boat, then went to Africa.
Went across to Tangier, but it was just a day trip. We decided not to go full time, and we've got to complete a Europe trip, but we had to experience Africa being so close. We'd be silly not to.
Oh, you got to do it. You got to do it, yeah.
So yeah, we went across to Tangier on the ferry, and what do we do, Claire?
Oh, we had a tour actually. We booked a tour, and we got driven around in a bus, and we got told the history and got told about all the sites and everything, and then they took us to a bazaar,
the Medina, and walked through the Casbah,
and we had lunch, and it was very nice, something different.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I guess our thoughts of Africa were a bit different from what we saw, if you could put it that way. I know in your mind you think of what Africa would look like. First time in Africa for both of us, and it didn't sort of live up to it. It was pretty touristy, really. Lots of street hawkers and the likes, but no, it was a good experience. After a day there, we came across back to Tarifa and then headed for the beaches. Head along the coast a bit to a place called Bologna, which is actually a beautiful little beach, actually deserted. Got a Roman city right by the beach there, and we explored that.
That was the best beach so far.
Without a doubt. The swimming was fantastic.
Fantastic.
Deserted, no high rises.
The water was crystal clear. It was beautiful. Good body surfing.
Yeah, got a bit of body surfing action going.
Yep.
Probably should have stayed longer there actually, but we went up the road to another really deserted beach called Los Canos de Meca, which is on Trafalgar Point, which is famous for where the Battle of Trafalgar happened right offshore there. So
and that
was pretty interesting. That
beach has a few rocks in the water, so it's good for surfing.
Really good surfing.
There's a lot of surfers there. It has a real laid back surfer vibe.
Yeah, total surfer. Yep.
Total surfer vibe. Think maybe Whangamata. It was really
really cool. Laid back vibe.
Yep.
We stayed there 3 nights?
3 nights.
Was it? Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was really
enjoyed that. Very relaxed. Couple of good drone flights on the beaches there. Hope you enjoy those. Then we headed to Cadiz with a bit of a mission in plan, wasn't it?
It was. Yes, we knew what we were looking for.
We didn't actually stay in Cadiz. We stayed across the bay in a place called El Puerto de Santa Maria, and we caught the ferry across with our bikes.
Yep.
And we cycled around the bay, and we went in search of the mighty Pohutakawa, the New Zealand Christmas tree. So we wandered away around the coastline, had a really nice sort of promenade, I guess you call it, with lots of little gardens. They're pretty little gardens, weren't they?
They were very beautiful little gardens. They have a really great bikeway around that whole peninsula. Very good bikeway. And it was lovely. And then we
found the park, didn't we? And it's like a botanical gardens, I suppose, with lots of specimens from around the world.
Yep. And
one was Pohutakawa.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't actually find that much out about it. We couldn't find when it was brought over here. It's one of 2 examples of its age in Europe, so the greatest 2 examples of Pohutakawa.
It's big.
It's big. It's got to be over 100 years old.
It's meant to be in flower at the moment, but it's not. And it doesn't even have any buds on it.
Normally June time, like in New Zealand, it's Christmas time. So Cadiz, we stayed. We had a bit of fun in Cadiz. We were staying by a port, and in the afternoon, a bit of a rave started happening at the beach bar
About
just along
3:30.
in the afternoon, and we thought, we'll just move across the other place,
Across the
across
bay.
the bay. We'll be right over there. And came to 9 o'clock, and it was getting louder and louder. And then by about 10:30, we thought, oh, geez, we're not going to get any
Boom,
sleep.
boom, boom, boom.
Even with earplugs, it was just booming. So we
Just
thought, bugger this, we're going to move. And we jumped in the van. Oh, didn't jump in there, we were already in the van.
We're already in the van.
we
got
took
up.
off, got up. And,
Didn't have to get dressed though, did we?
yeah. And headed off around the bay even further. It was probably a good 10-15 minute ride away into another car park area. Settled down, and you could still hear it. God, it was loud, unbelievable. But finally, we got some sleep. It was good.
But it
Bit of
was
fun,
just
though.
a little boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
enough to
Instead of-
the earplugs would actually
Yeah.
block it out, and you wouldn't hear it through your body, feel it through your body. Next, we were going to head up to Sevilla, and we went and stayed in a little picnic spot just outside of a town called El Cuervo de Sevilla. But then the temperature started, we hit a mini heat wave, and it was up to around 34 degrees yesterday, and we thought, I don't fancy going around a big city in that sort of temperature, so we found a campsite with a swimming pool near a little town called El Roquio, and we headed there. So we've spent yesterday or near the pool, a couple of swims. That does a huge amount to cool you down, doesn't it?
It does.
Nothing like a bit of water. I don't think wandering around a city in 34 degrees was ever going to happen.
No.
So the funny thing about El Roquio is all the streets are dirt or sand. So it's very much in line with a cowboy town, I suppose, isn't it?
It's a town that's known for its horses, and they do a lot of horse shows. And we are here, it's lucky we're not here next week, because next week they have a huge carnival type thing on, and 1 million people come and descend on El Roquio next week. And
So probably don't want to
would
be
wanna
there next
here
week.
then.
But
Yeah.
we'll go and have a wander around there this morning before it gets too hot, and then spend the rest of the day in the pool, because it's going to be 30 plus again today.
And then it'll start to cool down tomorrow, so we'll move on.
Then we're probably going to be heading across to Portugal, so our last few days in Spain. So we'll make the most of it. It's been a really amazing tour through Spain. That's probably about it for this week.
Well, I have found a new drink, because
I was gonna tell you about
we
our
finally
alcohol.
bought some glasses, proper big glasses to have our gin and vodka in, and I have finally found a new drink called Tinto de Verano, and I can make it at home, and it's just red wine and lemon fizzy, and it's so refreshing. And
Apparently,
it's so nice.
sangria is only for the tourists, so the locals drink Tinto
de Verano.
de Verano.
And it's you just put lots of ice in, half red wine, half lemon fizzy, and it's really, really refreshing. It's lovely.
So that's nice to drink on a hot day. So might be a few of those this afternoon.
There will be.
All right, enjoy the video, everyone.
Okay.
See you next week, hopefully
ya.
from Portugal.
Bye.
هذا محمد معك.
The middle. It looks like Greek. If we make it vertical, looks like Chinese, Japan.
Hey Claire.
Hi. We're just sitting in Tangier, having a mint tea,
Moroccan mint tea.
watching all the people.
Trying to fend off all the hawkers, but we finally succumbed and bought a little teapot. €3.50.
Now I have to figure out how to get it home
Without breaking it.
without breaking it. That's easy enough.
Enjoying the Moroccan mint tea. It's quite nice. Bit of honey in it. It's quite sweet.
Yep.
I just did a bit of people watching while we wait for the ferry. Got a couple of hours to kill before we head back to Tarifa. It's a tough life, isn't it, Claire?
Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. It was a tough slog going through that Roman city.
Needed a drink afterwards.
I think I deserved it. It was
Sitting
hot.
here on the coast looking at Africa in the distance under the umbrellas. It's pretty hard. Just at the beach and come past this river and look, there's turtles, and see, there's a turtle just here maybe, and down here 2 turtles, little baby one, slightly bigger one. Earlier we came across, there's another one just over there in the shade. Here we are in Cadiz, just doing a bit of a cycle around, or cycle walk. Just caught the ferry across from Puerto de Santa Maria. Let's go out here and look at the sea. Beautiful little park. One of a number of nice parks in Cadiz apparently. Our main goal for today in Cadiz is in search of the Pūtakawa, New Zealand Christmas tree. Very pretty. There's a cat sunning himself up on the statue. There's a lot of stray cats around the place. Hello gato. You look like a Tom. Right there. Okay, we're in the Park Genoves, and we're in search of the Pūtakawa tree. Going down the main Ave, and we need to turn left here, we believe. We should be able to find Pūtakawa. And about here, I think. Let's try down here. Anyone see a Pūtakawa? I think we're going to turn left. Oh yes, I can see it. All the kids are looking at it. It's this special tree, all the way from New Zealand. There she is, Pūtakawa. Too early for flower, it's only May. Lots of palm trees. Oh, there's a cafe. Does that mean it's coffee time? Yeah, fountains all the way along. Cafe Bar El Buck. I think it's got our name on it. Hello?
You see the guy bailing out his boat? Hopefully he fixes the hole before the tide comes in.
It's a bit high and dry, aren't they?
They are high and dry.
Nice little bay there, a few people out swimming. What is it, about only 22 degrees, so it's not super hot, but it's supposed to get to like 28 today, so yeah, gotta get warm. Bit of a pirate flag down there. Let's go and have a look over there. Right, we're just cycling out to a little castle on the point here. Very bumpy cobblestone roads here, so probably a bit noisy. Surprising there's a lot of people swimming, fishing. Look a little different in high tide. Oh, crazy woman not looking where she's going. Okay, it's locked. It's got no sign on it, so we actually don't know what the hell it is. It's a castle of some sort. Quick Google search and we found out that it is
Castillo de San Sebastian.
San Sebastian's castle.
Yeah, temporarily closed.
And
The
you
tide's
enjoyed the
out.
ride out, did you, on the bumpy road?
Well, it's a pretty spectacular ride.
Looking over at the cathedral there, been cycling along the waterfront, working our way around. Oh no, getting overtaken. It's no good, is it? It's a model of what it would have looked like. We're at the Roman Theatre in Cadiz. It's good to actually see a model, isn't it, with all the columns that would have existed. Apparently it was only discovered in the about 1980, when they're doing archaeological digs. They found the semicircular area down there, and the excavator was pretty much abandoned in the 1800s, early 1800s I think, and then went to ruin. So it's really pretty much a ruin, not a lot left of it.
This is one of the hottest days we have ever felt. The sun is slowly coming into our van, but we have one tree, so might shade us a little bit. But gee whiz, it's hot. At least this place has a pool. We've already spent the afternoon there. And
What time is it, Claire?
6 o'clock.
No, it's pool time.